Hello, everybody. This is Michael ALPOUGH, and I want to welcome you to the Michael ALPOUGH Life, Love, and Laughter Show. This is my 36th broadcast since I started April the 1st. This is only my beginning, and I plan on being here a long time. This is my second show today. In case you missed the first one, it was a spontaneous show I did because someone who's very special left us today. And so I felt that it was my time to honor this person who took me by surprise in suddenly going. And it just shows you that I hadn't seen Joe Sarmiento, we affectionately known as Joe Mama, who gave great hugs. That's why we always call it get a Joe Mama sandwich. And we always gave Joe great hugs. Great person. I go to my first show. Here's Joe here in honor of his day. Gone but not forgotten. And you know, there's a lot of surprises coming our way. All right. I mean, and this is what today's show is about: upside down or right side up. What is what's going on here? Are we upside down? Are we right side up? Are we in between? Are we spinning? You know, no matter what, see, you never know how much you love someone or something until they're gone. You have an idea, usually you keep it in the back of your mind because nobody wants to deal with people leaving, let alone suddenly. And so, Joe, as far as I know, was very healthy. He always looked healthy to me. And again, with all my other friends and family. So you never know when that time. I was talking to my sister here afterwards, and it's like everybody has a day when they're born, and that day's coming. And so, and you never know what can come of it. And Joe was part of a group that I was involved in, who we did a lot of really great things together. And in spite of it being decades ago, Joe is that kind of person that links people together. He's that kind of person. And so Joe left a wake of love and meeting so many people, because a lot of people knew Joe. And Joe knew a lot of people, and he knew me. And we had a lot of fun together, and we had a lot of really, really good talks together, stimulating talks together. And so I really want to say that keep the people you love close. They say, have your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah. I get it. But who would want to have their enemies close to them all the time? I'm again offering my condolences to Joe's wife and to all my vineyard friends out there who are going through this with Joe also. And even though it's been forever, Joe's the kind of guy that make you think about it was just yesterday. So with that here, you know, I'm always wanted continuing on about the complex PTSD, which is complex post-traumatic stress disorder, that most of us have some form of because of the situation of the times, and also because we all have had it. Even though this is the greatest country, we all have had some CPTSD because, you know, even though we're the greatest, we've had a lot of wars, and we're still in a lot of wars. And no matter what, that affects all of us because our loved ones are not with us, especially the young ones. My wife, she joined the military when she was 18 years old and did 3 tours, including Iraq and Afghanistan. And this was, one of them was when we first met each other. And so even though we married later, I did experience one with her. She was in her 50s and she went to Afghanistan. So the, you know, we're all affected by that. I was, you know, with it also. Fortunately, I was able to speak to her on the phone. And so that was the way we were able to communicate. So where is this? Are we upside down? Or are we right side up? Where are you? Okay. Well, I'm right side up. So let's just be real about it. Somebody better be right side up. Okay. I'm right side up. Okay. Now, the question is, the magical question, have I ever been upside down? And that's why I came to this topic here. And then I realized that, yeah. Now, I'm not talking about when my dad lifted me up by my ankle and spanked my butt. I ain't talking about that. Yeah, oh yeah, that's an official one. Man, when you know when your dad, your mom, you just lift you up by your hand. Remember them days? Ah, I'm so glad those days are over. No, I'm not talking about that. This song that it's been going through my head, and CeeLo. Well, you know, CeeLo is really known for really one big, huge master song, and that's called Crazy. Okay. And I was working at Ford when that song came out. And, you know, you had 10-hour shifts there. Okay. And you had to figure out any way you could to keep the monotony out. And so what I did was I bought, every time I got paid, I went to Best Buy. Got all the downloads I could have now for free. I went to Best Buy and I'd buy CDs. I still have hundreds of CDs. And so this is before the MP4 players, whatever, MP3 players came out. And so this one particular song, I bought it because it's just that song. See, back then you couldn't buy singles like you can buy now. You can just download them for 99 cents. No, you got to pay the $10 or $12 it was for the CD, even if you wanted one song. And basically, it only had that one song that I really liked. But there was a couple of times there. Now I'm working a 10-hour shift. And as crazy as this sounds, I listened to this song for 10 hours. I've done it more than once. And so one of the things was when you're working or doing something that you are only doing it is for the money, you have to understand what place that you're in. And I had this moment where I felt that I went crazy. Okay. And so I go to this line here. I remember when I lost my mind, there was something so pleasant about that place, hearing my echo and seeing my face. Now, this is CeeLo, and I'm quoting him. Great song. And this line played into me. And I realized there was something so pleasant about this place because at this moment, I heard my echo and I saw my face. And I had this most insane thought. That was the craziest thought you could imagine. I'm going to take the buyout and I'm leaving forward. And I don't care about my pension. I don't care about making all this money. I care about being free. Now I knew this was going to piss my family off. Who would give up a $75,000 to $100,000 job at 46 years old and go out and decide they're going to move to California and go out, start another business and everybody except the two people that got me the job. Who knew? Yeah, Mike, I understand. I wasn't spoken to for years by my own family because I decided I wanted to go live my dream. What's holding you back? What's holding you back? Is there that something that you've been wanting to do? Is there that something you wanted to say? This is not just about a career. This is about your mind. This is about your heart. This is about your life. Because you've got this one. You got this one. Okay. I'll just go ahead and just say I don't agree with the coming back 1,000 million times. Okay. And if it's true, then let's make it right this one time. Let's be what we want to be. Listen, we're in the best country in the world where every opportunity is here. Get while the opportunity is good because it is still good. I don't care what they're telling you out there. I don't care what the red pills and the blue pills, they're saying. The opportunity is still now. Now. Let's see. Where do you get this? most like everybody around you, everybody's working a job. They're doing what they're supposed to do. All right. So where do you get your imagination? Well, where did most of us come from? When you look at your what, when you're looking at the what, when you're looking at the what, the heroes. And where are they coming from? Right here. They started. Batman. Superman. He can leave it about the love of the sea. The Green Hornet. Where's it go? My heroes had the heart to live a life I wanted to live. And I wanted to be just like them. They're make-believe characters, guys. Okay? You're the hero. Joe Mama's the hero. He lived his life. You're a hero. I'm my biggest hero because I'm living my life. Struggling, that's part of the deal. I didn't get generational money. And for those who did, hey, good for you. So now, as I get around here to Ben here, so here's the question, and this is deep now. This is deep. But Joe Mama went deep. And I'm honoring Joe because, man, I tell you what, if anybody makes you, certain people make you pause. Of course, my father made me pause. My dog made me pause. When is my time over? It brought me to this line I saw somebody said. It said, what do you want said on your grave, Mike? I remember somebody asked me that. What do you want it to said on your grave? Like, oh, I didn't have any kids. So, you got a line or two, right? What are you going to say? Some people put a scripture, some people say great father, put that on there, great mother, So I'm going to end with you with this. Here's what I want on mine. Michael ALPOUGH, spiritual warrior. Now you can also say he loved and he had fun. Okay. And so what's the deal? We live our lives to have fun. Then we're done. Then we move on to the next. Guaranteed. I guaranteed that we all move on. When your mind is troubled, fill it with love. Fill it with love. Yo, fill it with some love. You'd be better off. I got a third one coming later. Today's the 3 broadcast day. We'll see you then.